It was a tough day for WSU, falling big to the Arizona Wildcats in Pullman. The Cougs tried to rebound from last week's loss against UCLA, but the team came up short, suffering its second loss in as many games. Julian Minensone is live in Pullman tonight. Julian?
Emily, I think the word for tonight's game that I've seen Cougs fans put a lot on Twitter tonight is embarrassing, and that's probably what the team would characterize this as. This is one of the worst losses in quite some time for Washington State. You think of a double-digit loss to USC in 2021. You think of a tough Apple Cup loss back in 2016 to Washington, and this one ranks right up there. Now, look, it didn't start off this way. Washington State scored the first touchdown of the game, took the lead, but it was all Arizona after that, scoring 44 unanswered points, leading the Wildcats to victory and spoiling the homecoming party for the Cougars. And you can point to a lot of different things here. The offense was stagnant. The defense didn't really stop anything. They couldn't probably even stop a cold on that side when it came to the Wildcats. So a lot of tough things happening here tonight. What was supposed to be a momentous and celebration of a weekend, but instead it was a loss. And it starts not next week, the rebound. It doesn't start next week against Oregon. It starts tomorrow when Jake Dicker gets back in the office. Here's what he had to say about tonight's tough loss for the Cougs.
You know, not that it's going back and looking in the mirror, but it starts with me. I got outcoached today. You know, and I'll take that. You know, obviously the team wasn't prepared. We're better, we feel, than this result, and we got to find ways to fix it. And that's what we talked about in there. I mean, it's the truth. The truth is 6 games in, we're 4-2. We've shown ability to play some really good football. You know, and we showed unfortunately, the other side of it the last 2 weeks, if we don't do what we're exactly needing to do, and we got to coach it better. All right, it starts with me. And, you know, we'll look in the mirror first and give credit to Arizona for what they did tonight.
And Washington State will look to bounce back next week against Oregon, who is coming off a tough loss to Washington. So we'll see if the Cougs can get back. Still a lot to play for. Still potentially a bowl game down the line. Reporting in Pullman, Julian Minnesota. 4 News Now Sports.